What's up, athletes? Welcome back. We've got an 8-minute core intensive workout to do today. We've got 8 different exercises, and all we need to follow along today is just a mat, a pair of dumbbells. Today I'm using a medium weight pair of dumbbells for me, and then an elevated surface. So we're going to use this elevated surface for every single time I'm in a plank position and you're looking to modify. So there's so many movements that we can do up in this position, and the best way to increase our strength is to elevate our arms instead of doing our plank movements on our knees. So grab something close by. It could be a chair, it could be a little bench like this. Grab yourself a light pair of dumbbells and then get your mat going. All right, so today it's a wild card workout. We've got 8 different movements. We're working for 45 seconds. We are resting for 15 seconds. I'll show you your first one, and then going forward, I'll only let you know what's coming next in that 15-second break. All right, athletes, our first movement today is a high plank shoulder tap. So just in this position, we're gonna shoulder tap back and forth. We're just gonna start to warm up the body. So again, to modify any of the plank movements I do today, come on up on to that chair that you've got on hand. All right, athletes, get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, and start. So nice and controlled. It's not about speed. You're gonna notice that I do a lot of my movements with control. And for this reason, we're able to prevent injury long term. When we jerk around in the movements or we try to go really fast and kind of neglect our form, that's how things can happen that perhaps we'd like to avoid. So stay nice and in control. Notice also I'm rotating through my body. So I'm not just tapping as quickly as possible, but I'm actually transferring my weight from side to side. Keep going, don't break, you got this. If ever you need to modify, remember, place the hands on that elevated surface. Very nice, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, take a small break here. Now, we're gonna come back into that plank movement, but what we're gonna do now is grab one of our dumbbells. So we're gonna do a plank pass through. So this is now a high plank position, very similar movement through the rotation of the core as we just did. But what we're doing is we're gonna slide the weight across, right? So join me one more time. Remember, again, you could do this on the elevated surface. And we wanna also make sure we're tucking the hand in, we're pulling and sliding under. Don't lift the weight. If you're lifting the weight, keep it on the floor. It's this friction here that is creating the resistance. So really try and slide that weight. Notice if you move the weight fast, there's less friction, right? You overcome that quickly, but nice and slow and controlled, again, is the goal. That's it. Good work. Keep going. Don't break. You got this. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, very nice. Now, let's go ahead and flip it over onto our back. And the next movement we're gonna do is going to be a jackknife. So our weight is up overhead, our head is on the floor. What's really important in this movement as we bring our arms and legs together is that the low back stays in contact with the floor the whole time. So if you notice you're arching your back as you lower your leg, then find that place, that position where you can lower your leg without arching the back. We don't ever want to sacrifice the low back, especially when it's one exercise or we're only working for 45 seconds. Now, to up the intensity, you can lift up your head. Just watch that you don't strain your neck. And you'll already notice that without lifting your head, this movement really targets that muscle just fine. That's it. Continue to breathe, expand as you open up the body. Inhale, and then exhale as you bring it together. All right, good work, athletes. We're gonna come up now into a Russian twist. So in this position, you can either keep your heels on the floor, you bend your knees, the back remains straight, you lean back. As soon as you feel that core engage, then we start the movement. So feet here or up here. And then you're gonna slowly rotate to the side. Again, slow and controlled. So my eyes stay on my object at all times, because if I do that, then my entire body follows along. So you'll notice that you get more rotation when you keep your eyes on your target. Now, if you want to keep your heels down and continue with me, amazing. Again, just stay controlled as you rotate. This twisting movement is where we can possibly injure our low back if we try to go too fast or we go a little bit past that range of motion without activating the muscles. So again, control and continue to breathe. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, good work, athletes. Now, come up into your side plank position. So your side plank, you've got a few options here. Here's one, here is one, and then here is one, but you could also come up onto your hands. We're gonna grab our weight and we're gonna get into a side plank rotation. So stack up the hands and the shoulders. You're gonna rotate out, and again, slow and control. So reach, and then come back to that neutral position, and you don't need to really extend the arms so much. Again, you notice I stay very nice and tight, and I'm really isolating that muscle work on the side of the body that's closest to the floor. Now, whenever we do these unilateral movements, so this side plank, for example, just a reminder that whatever modification you used on one side, please use the same thing on the other side, and break. So if you were on elbows on this one, make sure you do the same thing on the other side, even if that other side is stronger. We don't want to create any imbalances in the body. All right, athletes, get ready to switch. Same thing on the other side in 3, 2, 1, and up. So again, control. Just quick audit here to make sure that your shoulder, your elbow, your wrist is stacked in one line. And again, just take your time through the movements. That's it, continue to breathe. We are definitely getting some shoulder work in here. Ten more seconds, don't break, athletes, you got this, come on. Stay with me, I'm feeling it too. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh man, that was really great. All right, let's come on to the back one more time. And here we're gonna get into a unilateral bicycle crunch. Really extend through that leg. Make sure you straighten it all the way. If you're moving through this exercise faster than I am, slow it down. Really focus on driving that low back into the floor. Stay engaged. That's what it's about. Just control. And as we slow down the movement and we look for that control, we create a lot more awareness as to what is working. So just give yourself a chance to connect with the body and really feel those muscles firing. You may feel it a little bit in the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and break. Perhaps even the top of the legs as we don't isolate. All right, get ready. We're gonna go to the other side. So unilateral bicycle. One more time. 3, 2, 1, and up. So extend, keep that leg off the floor. Good work, athletes. Drive that low back into the floor. That's it, keep it up. Continue to breathe as you expand the body. Inhale, as you bring the arms and legs together, exhale. And if that's very confusing, just remember to breathe on every rep. You want 1 breath per rep to keep oxygenating those muscles. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, good work. Now, I know that your core is tired, but we're gonna get into now a Superman position. So we're gonna go on the belly, and we're gonna start up here, lifting up the lower body and bringing the elbows back. So in this position, I'm really squeezing at the glutes. It's not my low back. I should not be feeling this in my low back. And then I'm really trying to expand through that chest, opening up the chest, and then pulling my elbows down. So you should start to feel that posterior chain firing up at this point. Continue to breathe and try to keep those hands off the floor. Maybe you can try to come up a little bit more as we continue to relax into the movement. We've got about 10 seconds left. That's it. Nice and controlled. Bring the elbows down. And 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work, athletes. We made it. So I know you're feeling everything on fire. You notice that it's not just about crunches and just isolating, but really about utilizing the entire body to get into the workout. So if you've got some more time, go ahead and repeat this one or check out the next workout I have linked for you after this video. Remember also to let me know how it goes in the comment below. I love to hear from you. Remember also to like this video, subscribe so we can keep training together. All right, now go refuel, rehydrate, and let's meet in the next one. You got this.